Hello, how's it going YouTube? Right, another video today. This one is a bit different today. It's trading cards from the 90s, a collection I've had for many years. I did collect them originally when I was at school in the 90s. They were, well, these here, this is actually a sealed pack. Sega Super Play cards from Panini. I can't remember the price of them. I would have thought they'd have been about 30 pence each at the time. They were great. They were just trading cards with tips on the games and stuff like that. I think they believe they come out in about 1992, 93, because I do remember them collecting them at school, and I'd have been about 11 at the time, but I do remember them well. This is the collection I've got. I bought this one a few years ago. I've just been on eBay now. A full set of these come on eBay now for about £120, and this actually sealed packet is actually up for £40, so I don't think I'll be unsealing that one. But yeah, there's a nice sealed packet there, which is obviously quite rare, because I think the cards are quite rare, to be fair. But I don't know if they had a good following at the time. Is this something you might have had? But I don't know. But you got the first two cards are index cards. Then they go down, you get your technically there was a card for each game. Obviously this was quite early on in Sega, so sort of 92, so a lot of the Sega games hadn't come out, so it doesn't cover the full range of games, because obviously a lot had come out after these cards, but they were great to collect at the time. And you've got sort of the front of the cards normally show the sort of graphics of the game, and then the back of the card you get some game tips, and then these ones here are index cards, so you know which ones to collect. But I have actually, this is the full set, this one. But they are quite cool. Like I say, I've had them for years, but I just thought I'd do a quick video on them. I found them whilst I was going through some of my bits, and I thought, well, I'm going to share them with you, because they're well worth sharing, and I'm sure they might unlock memories for some people. And you may well have been collecting these yourselves in the 90s, but they're a fantastic collection. And so I've got fond memories of going to Woolworths and purchasing these, and yeah, I believe they were about 30 pence each. But I do remember collecting them, and I do remember getting an old cassette tape and converting it into taking the little pins out of the cassette tape, and I used to store them in cassette tapes. But I don't know, these aren't my childhood ones. These are ones I bought a few years back, but I don't know what happened to mine. They probably got binned at some point, sadly. But yeah, I don't think I quite got the whole collection. But yeah, they're great. You got the artwork from a lot of the boxed games, and then you get a bit about the game, and how many players the game is, and like I said, and on the back you get tips for the game. So yeah, they're quite good. They were good at the time. I remember I'd be really into collecting them at the time. But is this something you've had in your collection in the past? Did you collect these? What's your memories of them? Please leave a comment, and I'd love to hear your story about them. But yeah, it's just a little short video. I say I found them and I thought, oh, definitely worth sharing on my channel. So yeah, great. They really, when I opened these up, really unlocked a memory. And like I say, it's fond memories of, well, of collecting these and taking them to school, and some of my friends had them as well, but they weren't as popular as you would think they were, I don't think, because a couple of my friends collected them. The majority of people collected football stickers and stuff. So yeah, you got the Streets of Rage cards there, so it's all pretty cool. Shinobi, Ulster Beast. What else have we got here? Lemmings. That is a great game, Lemmings. I was playing that only the other day. Great game. I was playing it on the Master System. I forgot how brilliant that game is, to be fair. Columns, that's a good game, bit like Tetris. Turbo Outrun. I've played that. I'm not keen on that one. I prefer the original Outrun game. Yeah, they're a fantastic collection. Road Rash 2, that's great. Great music in that game. Yeah, I didn't know if these might unlock some memories for people. Is this something you had? Really, like I say, a lot of people collected the football cards and stuff, so I don't know how rare these are, but I say you can get them online. There's a collection on there at the moment for £125, I believe, and then someone wants £39 for the sealed packet, but if they would get that, I don't know. I can't remember what I paid for these, but it was nowhere near that, but it was several years ago I got them. Yeah, I say they've just got tips and a bit about the game and the difficulties, and you know, just something a little bit different, really. If you're especially into your Sega stuff, really worth having in your collection. I do think there was a Sonic the Hedgehog sticker album from the 90s as well. I haven't got that, but I will try and track it down. But I do believe there was a Sonic the Hedgehog sticker album. Not nothing I've had, but I'm sure I've seen them about. So yeah, there they are. But yeah, then you got this sealed packet here, and I will do my research, but I'm pretty sure they were about 30p a packet in the day. And they were, I believe, from about 1992 sort of era. So yeah, is this something you've had, or is it something you've not seen before? But yeah, what's your memories of them? Did you collect these when you were at school? Swapping with your mates? Brilliant time. Yeah. Well worth having in your collection if you haven't got them, or you know, but they are becoming expensive now. I'm surprised what they actually do go for now, but they're really worth having in your collection if you can get them and track them down at a good price. Definitely worth having. But yeah, there we are. But there was as well. You could send off for a blue binder, which I don't know if it's got the price there on it. Has it got the price there? The binder costs £6.95, but obviously this isn't an original binder. This is just the person who I bought these off of just put them in a retro Sonic folder, which is quite cool and quite fitting for it really. And he also handed me a sealed pack of cards, but I'm guessing, but I would have thought, I think I paid about £40 for all of it, but I say that was going back a few years, you know, but there is a set on there for £120, like I said, but if they get that, I mean, you know, doesn't always mean that's what it's worth just because it's up for that. So, you know, it's a thing maybe you might find at a car boot sale or something like that, or it might be a very rare item now, but yeah. Did you collect these at school? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories on them. Really would love to hear. Anyway, thank you for viewing, and please subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. I really want to get the channel growing and really want to go through lots of my retro stuff I've got, especially all my gaming stuff. That's mainly what the channel is about. It's all a bit of fun, but I really want to share this with the wider gaming community. And yeah, anyway, thanks for viewing, and see you soon.